Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video. It is episode 4 of Villarreal career mode and we are progressing through this pretty nicely now. As you can see, it is transfer deadline day. Most deals are wrapped up for me now though, so there's not really much to do apart from Bernardeschi, who does actually come in and join our club in this case. You see, Bernardeschi isn't a bad player, he's actually a pretty good one of that, but he's not sensational. He isn't awful. He's not terrible, but you know, he does the job. He free. We got him for free, which is the easiest part of it. You inquire to Fiorentina, and Bernardeschi is one of the players that they give you for free, which is unbelievable. And we do also loan out Alfonso on the final day as well, which is a nice bit of transfer business. 3 hours left, not much to happen. Aguero, Vidal and Martinez in the biggest deals. City selling Aguero, but bringing defensive partnerships with Vidal and Martinez joining. Martinez, of course, very versatile centre-back and central defensive midfielder. Vidal is more of that rock central midfielder. And again, we get another offer, a pretty good one as well, from Ross County, the Scottish side, I believe. They're not Irish, although they're Scottish. Yeah, pretty much so sure they're Scottish. Sorry, bit of a brain blooper there. But you can see that not much has happened in the transfer window regarding most of the teams in our league. Barcelona spent a bit of money, you know, on Jack Grealish there, but not much. Not sensational amount, of course, they've spent loads on Suarez already, so that's understandable. And again, you can see a lot of teams are pretty much staying stable, apart from Real Madrid. Notable ones there, of course, are Aguero and Thomas Callas. Eibar don't do much, whilst Sevilla sell their star striker, and Valencia gets Strootman in, which, well, he's well known to this club, well, to this person, career mode anyway. Schneiderlin and Balassi and Bernardeschi join for 6.3 something million, so I rounded the number off. But yeah, it's not been an awful transfer window, it's been a pretty good one actually. Schneiderlin's a solid central defensive midfielder. I'm pretty happy with Balassi. Balassi's actually just recently got an upgrade as well, which is great. And as you can see, we've got the usual end of transfer window squad report. Great from Ruiz, Musacchio, Gaspar and Agenzo already. Even Jem Costa as well. More Gomez, De Santos, Schneiderlin, all doing well. Sheryshev's improving. Vieto hasn't done much yet, just aggression. De Santos again, technically. Anusha's going down, unfortunately. Trigueros is doing okay. Campbell's already on up by 1. Balassi's stayed put. Bruno's going down, but he's been pretty good, actually, Bruno, so far. And our sub right back, Rukavina, has also gone down. But as we carry on, you can see we go towards the reserve areas. Bernardeschi just recently joined, of course. Then we've got Gerard Moreno, who could be a future star at this club. Pina's not done bad either, to be fair to him. I've been impressed with Pina actually in the games that I've played him. Dorado's already gone down, which might mean we need to look at a centre-back in January. Maybe Gabriel is the man to bring back to Villarreal. That would be pretty awesome to bring him back and to get the fans of Villarreal a bit happy again, because, you know, Gabriel was a really good centre-back that they developed in the little time that he was there. I believe he was only there for he was only in the first team anyway for the half season before, and then carried on in from there on in. But as you can see, Fran Sol is also going up, and a few of the players, Adrian Marion and stuff like that. But you know, that's just usual stuff. You know, the reserves that are out on loan. Now a game against Granada in the Liga BBVA. Villarreal vs Granada in the Stadio Clásico, and it could be an interesting game that will play out. Ichiro, though, gets the ball here, plays it into Rue. Rue manages to find his way past the defender, plays it into Hoggy, and I believe that's Hoggy anyway, I can't really see from back here, but Hoggy actually pretty much whacks it into the corner of the net. Good goal from the relegation troubled side, and Granada should be a team that we're beating really, but Eddie manages to beat Agenso there, and it's a goal for them. But De Santos is played in very, very quickly, and again, it's another penalty. Penalties are not rare at the moment. They are of the essence, because we're getting so many, and Giovanni De Santos, the Mexican, is actually brought down in the penalty area pretty poorly by the Granada defender. Completely mistimed challenge, and it meant Giovanni De Santos actually rolled his foot over the ball and couldn't get a sweet connection. But as a result, you know, we get the penalty kick, and Dos Santos is preparing to take it. He is just getting ready now. Step sub. It should be a goal, and it's not. Again, we miss a penalty in this flipping career mode. Dos Santos has missed 2 of the 3 that he's taken now. and I'm not too impressed with that actually. Or 2 of the 4 he's taken, I'm not really sure, but we have had quite a few, and Dos Santos has took pretty much all of them. So that's pretty annoying actually. I've not been impressed with his penalty taking. We might have to drop him actually soon enough. He should be finishing there into the corner, and we still remain 1-0 behind Granada. Dos Santos wants to make that change though, and it is none other than him who makes up to an extent the penalty that he won and managed to slot in home. So we get the equalising goal, and it's all square here. Granada 1, Villarreal 1 on the 30th minute mark, just straight through the middle. We drove into the space and managed to find an opening. As the ball's played in though, it is Eddie who tries to get his head on the ball, comes back out to Itura on the edge of the area. Itura plays it wide into Bangura. Bangura turns his man, good chance! Side netting for the Granada attacker, and unfortunately for him, he couldn't get much more from it. Sheriff managed to do up his man and finds a brilliant pick pass over to Moreno. Great vision there, and Moreno falls down in the penalty area this time. It's another penalty. The ref's been quite lenient, in fact, to us this game. Really, that again was a tug, yes, but a penalty, who knows? I mean, yeah, it was tug on shirt, but Moreno Moreno fell inside the area. I did decide to play João Moreno this game as well because I wanted to sort of see how well he does. In a game against Granada, who really we should be beating, we can play a few reserves. We'll see how we do with the likes of Moreno, who need chances now and then, and Moreno looks like he is developing nicely. He actually created that opportunity there. Of course, Sheridan picked out the pass brilliantly with a great bit of vision, but it was Moreno who drew the foul, and Dos Santos makes no mistake this time and slots it into the corner of the net though, which is brilliant. Past Oyer, the former Barcelona keeper, and makes sure of a goal there. So just before half-time, we actually get the 2-1 lead, maybe a bit undeservedly because Granada have put up a good fight this game. But it is the clinical side in our team that can decide matches. Now, at the same time, yeah, you could say we're not clinical because we don't score penalties, but that is probably a thing which I'm going to have to look at, But how that goal went, and I'm not quite sure. Dos Santos gets a hat-trick, and the first hat-trick of the season. Great brace from him. But in fact, it is also the second hat-trick of the season overall. Vieto and Dos Santos have already got a hat-trick, and we're only in episode 4. This is what I'm on about, standout players like this, who can win games and win them by a lot. Somehow he slid in there, managed to sneak it past Oyer at the far post. And in fact, it is Moreno who's bursting through again. Pina now, Pina! Scored in the first friendly game, can't score here though, Pina. Schneiderlin gets it, Pina again, making the tactitional ball into Bernardeschi. Schneiderlin's tackled, and it's intercepted into Eddie's feet. Eddie drives forward. Eddie looking for the opening. Only finds Ricky. Ricky back to Itura, but it is a misplaced pass, and Dos Santos is in now. It was lobbed over the defence, and Dos Santos, the keeper was not on his toes there. The flat-footed Oyer is completely outdone by Dos Santos' agility, his ball control and his pace. If the keeper had have shifted to the left maybe a little bit more, then he might have got a chance of getting that save on. Anyway, I do thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the like button. Again, sorry that there is not another game in this episode. It's because we had the deadline day early on. It was probably a bit of a shorter episode than I'd have liked anyway. But, the games will be coming back up soon. Anyway, I do thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.